How's it going, everybody? I hope everyone is doing well. Today we'll be discussing about our thoughts, our thinking patterns. Are you overthinking? I think a lot of us are. Let me start with myself. So, I personally used to always overthink everything. Like, literally everything. I couldn't just not do it. It was like a weird habit, and it's like a rabbit hole. Once you kind of go into it, you start going deeper into it. And, I feel like it's just like a characteristic trait of people who like to control things. And I was a real, like, controlling person before. I couldn't just let things go and just allow things to happen. So I would just like make all these fantasies in my head about things that may happen, may never happen. Most of the time they would never happen, but I would still just like think about it for absolutely no reason. And all it does is just cause anxiety and just all this built up tension inside you. So, say for example, you go to meet up with your significant other, and they had said something earlier on Twitter, and you think it was directed towards you, and for some reason you've just been thinking about that the whole entire day, and then once you guys finally meet up towards the end of the day, you've already had all this negative energy inside you, and you just go in with this negative attitude, and you have absolutely no clue whether or not that had anything to do with you. But for some reason, you decided, hey, maybe I should just think about it all day and piss myself off and just put me in a shitty ass mood. But why? Why do we do that? It's so negative. And that, besides overthinking, the thing that I think has a lot to do with how we feel inside is thinking positively. There's always two ends to the spectrum. You could see things in a negative light or positive light. So that's a choice that you always make. Always. Even if you're in a bad situation where we could all say, yeah, this person is absolutely, without a doubt, in a shitty situation. But it's a matter of perception. So if you see that shitty situation that you're stuck in right now as an opportunity to grow, then a shitty situation is never really a negative situation, because out of that negative position that you are in, you're only going to get better. So it's like those negative things that we used to think as negative are the actual things that make us better. Like I said, this is always a choice. And, sometimes I think just that negativity is just a comfort zone that we're all in. And we just like feeling pain and like shit. It's a pretty fucked up thing, but I mean, it's just a matter of comfort, Like once you start to change the way you see things and the way you perceive it, you're like, damn, why did I just never give this a chance? So you're having a shitty day. We all have shitty days. It's the way life works. No one's ever gonna go through a perfect life and a perfect month, a perfect week. It just doesn't happen. Life is about balance. There's always negative and positive. It's all about perception, though, like I said, like we talked about. So what are some of the things we could do to help us stay on a balanced level? I can only speak from experience. And I can say anything that keeps you in the present moment, keeps you in your body, not in your head, is something that I would recommend on a daily basis. Whether it's sports, going to the gym, doing yoga, playing basketball, anything that just keeps you out of your thoughts, just to, like detox from your mind. For me, meditation works wonders. I mean, I can't say anything better about it than just it's amazing. It really is. It's almost like, I mean, this is a topic for a different video, but like smoking weed is kind of like the same effect where you can kind of tap into that present moment and just, stay out of your mind. But for me, weed kind of does the opposite. Sometimes I can get into that moment, but into that zone, but not always. Kind of gives me anxiety, but like I said, that's a different subject. But like meditation can just like really just keep you in that present moment. And once you step out of the meditative state and staying still, you can just really, your thoughts are just really calm. Like you have thoughts that come and go, but it's a really calm level. You don't allow yourself to just overdo it. It's there. We all have thoughts. Eventually, we can get to the point where we don't have to be in our heads at all, but that's part of the journey. So to leave off on some positivity, you know, getting a hold of our thoughts is really a day-to-day thing. It's not something you master right away. Just like anything in life. Everything takes time, patience, but it is worth it. Guaranteed worth it. Just like anything that's good for you, it's worth it. So dedicate yourself to it. If you find yourself repeatedly going into a pattern of overthinking, then try one of those things we talked about. Try to stay in your body. Try to meditate. Yoga. Do something different that could keep you in the present moment. So, on that note, peace.